tuambie. Nyamwai,
Good evening, good morning, guys.
good evening, Sam.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, Sam.
So my name is Samuel Odhiambo. We are doing group discussion. So kindly you can introduce yourselves.
My name is Steven Yamawi, group member.
My name is Teddy Ongamo, group member.
My name is Felista Mashua, group member.
My name is Mercy Wambogo, group member.
Is that everybody? If
We
you
still have
No.
seen.
Halima,
We have Halima Yassin, and that's
Ezekiel.
it.
Is Ezekiel.
right? So these are group discussion. So I'll request all of us to contribute because the topic of discussion is quite interesting. Somebody is saying something?
No.
All right, so here is the assignment. A local advertising agency has recently hired a team of designers to work on a new campaign for a popular brand. However, after several brainstorming sessions and meetings, the team seems to be stuck in a creative rut. They are experiencing various creative blocks, and their productivity and motivation levels have significantly decreased. Task instructions. So as a group, how we are here, you have been assigned as consultants to the advertising agency. Your task is to analyze the situation and provide recommendations to the team to overcome their creative blocks and get back on track with the campaign. So task number one is to identify and discuss the types of creative blocks that the team may be experiencing. What do we think?
I think the team might be experiencing some form of mental blocks by overthinking the campaign to some degree.
Yes.
I also think they are experiencing environmental block, being in one environment for quite a while. So they might need a new environment to be able to be more productive and innovative towards the advertising campaign.
Right.
Also, maybe perfectionism block. Maybe they might feel the work they are doing, it's not good enough.
Okay. I also second that one.
Could we also say that they are having an emotional block by having self-doubt, hindering their creativity?
Yes. I agree because despite it is a team, everybody also brings on board positivity and negativities. So either of the team members might be suffering the emotional block, affecting the entire team. And I also think there might be external block. Probably they're not getting the materials and support that they need in order to do the assigned task.
Yeah, clash of ideas with the collaborators and no feedback. That could also be part of the blocks.
So guys, we have a very huge task because the patient that we are assigned to diagnose is sick beyond measure. So number two, evaluate the potential psychological causes of these creative blocks and how they may affect team's creative thinking process. We've agreed they are suffering all types of creative blocks.
Yeah, due to emotion blocks, they may experience depression. So it's a cause, psychological cause.
Depression
I think the causes,
consequences.
Depression is a consequence. So I think the causes, obviously they're in a rut because they're anxious about the results. So the work is not good enough for them to share. So they stick with their work.
Yes.
So in place of what Felista was saying about the emotional, so we can say the cause is self-doubt, which makes them have fear of not being able to give your ideas freely.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good cause. Yeah. I think they also want a product to be perfect, so they might be also dealing with the perfectionism for the work they're trying to deliver for the clients.
Correct. And on the external block, I think they might be overworked. Too many assignments with a small time frame to accomplish.
Yes. The work is too much.
And which it might lead to burnout and exhaustion of the team.
Correct. So number 3.
On the external block, I think there's also lack of resources.
Yeah, correct. Right. So lack of resources would be an external factor. Number 3, consider the consequences of prolonged creative blocks on the team's motivation, productivity, and overall well-being. So what can happen if these blocks are not taken care of in regard to their motivation, productivity, and overall well-being?
Sam, I think there will be increased cases of depression. Now to come back to what Felista suggested. Anxiety leading to depression and some clinical health matters.
Very true.
And then low quality of work due to lack of motivation.
Very true. That's why they are stuck. They are not able to produce an ad campaign.
There might also be a case of stagnation when the blocks are not addressed. It might lead to lack of progress in the advert.
Also, as we said, there may be lack of resources and time frame might be limiting. They will experience frustrations.
Yes.
Much correct.
And losing confidence in their own abilities to create as a rejoinder.
Can it also
reduce
level of creativity?
Yes, of course. There is a reduction in the level of creativity, and that's why we are here, to help them unclog or get them out of the quagmire.
The rut.
Out of the rut, yes. So number 4, we are to develop a set of practical strategies and solutions that the team can implement to overcome their creative blocks and reignite their creativity. So all that we've discussed, how can we help this team?
Change of environment where they are working for a short period. either an office or do the activities in outdoor settings where there's less interruptions and causes of the blocks.
Yeah.
They could also have scheduled breaks for the brainstorming sessions, or even do a team building that will help them have more inspiration.
True.
Yeah, so I think working out of the office, team building, change of
Maybe I can
environment.
also add, they can come up with more creative ways to utilize the limited resources.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, I think, to motivate the team, they should introduce some vouchers to give them some morale, either shopping voucher or, as we have said, take a company ticket.
I agree. Actually, the thing with the creativity and the mind blocks that we've discussed, the key solution and what I'm getting from everybody is to introduce fun ways on how these assignments can be done, and also reducing pressure on the team. So change of environment, there is motivation, which is very important. For example, where I work, we are given sort of, how do we call it? These cards that you can access coffee shop with.
Vouchers, complimentary coupons.
Yes, loyalty coupons. That's the word. So it means,
wow coupons.
yes, if you feel pressed and you can't think wherever environment you are, whether at home or at work, you can always access certain coffee shops and just sit down and do the work. So motivation is also a very key factor.
So give them coupons for refreshments in and around is also a good strategy, a practical strategy.
True. Also making the work environment conducive. For creatives don't necessarily work in a normal office setup, a desk and a chair. So just creating rooms where they can always brainstorm, sit and think, sofas, colors can help ignite creativity.
They should also be given some resources to do some research.
And also encourage them to do regular exercising to unlock the overwork.
So you mean they should introduce gym to some staff?
Yeah, coupons
gym
for
sessions.
either coffee shops or exercise locations can help them.
Steve, not necessarily introducing gym. There is this innovation, bike-like. You cycle to a certain speed, and then it drops a candy bar or something. It drops a drink. It drops some cookies. So it's encouraging for creatives because they exercise, they unclog whichever mind block they are suffering. And at the same time, there's a reward at the end of it. So such things can help as well.
I agree.
Yeah.
And those strategies, I think, are fine.
Also, maybe we could also add on the emotional block, having regular check-ins, maybe at times personally, as in the individuals can need therapy to just go and offload what they have that may be blocking them from being more creative.
Counseling is a better one.
Yeah, that's also true. We encourage team members to seek support, seek help, because as we agreed, there are others that are suffering emotional blocks, and that block is affecting the entire team. So if we can encourage each member to seek support, it can help to make the entire team healthy. So that's a good point, Mercy. AOB?
I think those strategies are well thought out for the creatives.
AOB,
Yes, Felicitas.
Agnes has said we include her in the discussion. She has network issues.
Yes, Agnes.
He has network issues, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So number 5, presenting the findings and recommendations to the advertising agency. We've decided to do a virtual presentation, not a written. So the advertising agency is able to see and hear what we discussed. From number 1, the types, we agreed this team is totally in trouble because they have several types of creative blocks: mental, perfectionism, environmental, emotional, external blocks that can be seen in different aspects. We evaluated the potential psychological causes, and we agreed can be as a result of self-doubt, anxiety, perfectionism, or overworking. We went ahead to consider the consequences of prolonged creative blocks on the teams. Anybody that can remember what we discussed on that?
Yeah, they will have a lack of confidence as a consequence of this. They lose their passion and get into depression. Get frustrated if they're not meeting expectations, and stagnations where ideas they're not making progress. That's why they're in the ruts for the creativity and some of the the consequences of the prolonged blocks.
Yes, and as a result, the projects are being delayed. For example, the assignment they have to create an ad has been delayed in that way. And as a result, it can also have a very negative impact on individual health. So as strategists, we've also highlighted a number. Mercy just concluded by recommending at least we encourage the team members to seek help. The organization can design a way to incorporate, how do we call them? Therapists within the organization, either weekly or monthly, so that team members can seek help. What other strategies have we highlighted?
Regular team building among the team to encourage collaboration among them.
Yes, we encourage collaboration, regular team building. We recommended to the organization that they can incorporate fun activities within their work schedules. So whether they bring in those machines or exercise and reward, they get loyalty coupons for a change of environment, or they also redo some of their setup just to make it look colorful, bright, and fun for the creatives to work in. So there be no any other. We are sending this recommendation as it is. Thank you guys, and thank you for your participation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.